Can everybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Single mom, no filter. Hello. Okay, just making sure. These ladies in chat here just wasn't saying nothing to me. I was beginning to wonder. Thank you, single mom. I see that now. Hello, Shalima. Hello, Neela. Hello, Miss No Filter. How is everybody this evening? Not sure. We might have a special guest coming in tonight. No guarantees, though. Lord, I've got to find my glasses. Kara. We're going to call you Kara. I hope that's okay with you. Hello and welcome. Welcome, everybody that's new. We are so glad to have you guys here. We're going to sit around and chit chat for a minute and let everybody come in, okay? I know you're so happy you got the evening with the nugget. Hello, Miss Laura, Miss Kathy. Yes, we do. I agree 100%, sweetheart. Has anybody heard what channel, has anybody heard what time Candace is supposed to be going on Ernie's channel? I was trying to get a video put out today and just didn't make it. 9 Eastern time. Okay, thank you, Kathy. I'm so glad to see all you folks here. I say folks instead of ladies because I'm not sure if a guy has jumped in here. So I don't want to offend him. Well, single mom, I don't ever watch them either. That's why I didn't know anything about it. But the plain and simple fact is, what I've heard through the grapevine is that she called him up and requested she wanted to come on his show because she had something to say. Now, my thoughts are, because Grandis supposedly has told that Candace is with a friend and we're assuming she's out of state. There might be something going on. I'm just saying hi and I love y'all. Hi, Minnie. I wish I could be here for the live stream and the fellowship because I really need it, but I'll try to come back. Please say a prayer for me. We will say a prayer for you, Minnie. Are you okay, honey? He said that if she didn't show up, he was going to play the recordings he has. I don't know. I just wish they had this stuff. Why not go to L? That's true. Thank you, No Filter. I'm extremely short-winded and lightheaded. Oh, Minnie, you need to go ahead and go on to the doctor, honey. I'm sorry you're feeling bad, sweetheart. I do have wonderful mods, don't I, funny face? Okay, guys. Now, from what I can understand, getting back to the conversation we were having last night about the doctor, and if for the people who weren't in here, we're talking about the pediatrician that got charged in Rogersville. He was the local pediatrician who evidently lived there, grew up there, and was the local doctor for the kids. He also, from what Scott H says, worked with the high school. He was like the therapy guy or whatever for the boys' sports teams. He was charged for having a sleepover for two young boys when he was not married and didn't have any kids, a 12 and a 14-year-old. And now if you go and try to look, like if you type in his name and type in this year, everything about him has been took off the computer or offline. You cannot pull anything up. It tells you have to, it's trying to redirect you or whatever. But now Don B looked some stuff up for me, but he looked on like newspapers and stuff, and it says that the dude was supposed to have gotten 2 years for one thing, one charge, and 6 years for the other charge, and that's how they came up with the 8 years. But you love Bondi? Think you got that backwards, Shalima. Anyways, he how they decreased that to 6 months is beyond me. And then he didn't even spend the 6 months. He got out even sooner than that. But I didn't have a chance. I know I said I was going to have a chance and look into it and dig some more on him today, but I did not get a chance, guys. I forgot I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I wound up having a spider bite the other day, and we're trying to deal with that. I wound up having to go get a stinking tetanus shot today. So I'm sorry I don't have any more information on that. But what I do up late watching about Jody Sue tired and babysitting. I'm sorry, Beverly. And hello to everybody that's came in since the last time I said hello. Yes, it does scream red flag, hun. I did dig up some information, and I was planning on putting a video out about it, and I mean, I probably will still put the video out, but mainly it was digging up information about how many population there is in Tennessee and how many registered people, you know what I'm talking about, registered people there are in Tennessee. And then I broke it down into Rogersville and Hawkins County and Greenville, Jefferson County, Sevier County. And when I do put that video out, what I want you all to do, anybody that hears this or sees that video, I would greatly appreciate, because I started thinking, how can I go? I'm talking about me personally. How can I go and start slinging mud at Rogersville and Hawkins County and all them and saying how bad they are and how horrible they are without checking and seeing what's actually in my own hometown, my own county? Now, I will let you guys know, in Cott County, there's 6,000 and something. I can't remember off the top of my head. 6,000 something people. Now, Rogersville, there's 4,437 people. I know that number. And out of that 4,437 people, there are 53 registered people. Cott County, we have 2,000 more people. I say Cott County has 36,000 residents. Newport has 6,000 something. Newport has 2,000 more than Rogersville. Newport has 101 registered people. So how can I take and sling mud at somebody else if I don't even know what's going on in my own darn backyard? And what I want people to do is take a look in your own backyard. I want you to look up your state population and the registered people in it, your county with the registered people in it, and your town with the registered people in it. And I want you to put it in the comments, either on this or on the video that I'm going to be putting out. Because it's horrible to take and sling mud at other people when you got the same problem in your own backyard. I mean, how can we complain and bitch about somebody else cleaning up their backyard if you don't bother getting the shit out of your own backyard? It's not going to clean anything up. Yes, we've got to start with Rogersville because of that baby. 100%. But then we need to start studying on our own backyards and get the crap out of it and get it away from our own kids. But I mean, it's horrible. It shocked me. It really did. That Newport has 2,000 more people, but we have doubled the amount of offenders in Newport. Now that's sad. What's in your town? What's in your back door? Your backyard? They're all over, folks. In California, do you know in California, the state, they have over 120,000 registered people. 120,000 registered people in that state. Your county has 156. What's your county, sweetheart? Hi, Shay. I didn't see you come in, hon. BC. Hello, BC. The head doctor at John Freeman Hospital, Mariposa, California, threw out a Savory's restaurant stocking young. Oh, man. See, that's horrible. There's 970. Well, now if you look in Sullivan County, which is just right next door to Hawkins County, there's 613 there in that county. There's only 143 in Hawkins County. 53 of them are in Rogersville. In Sullivan County, there's 613. Now, I'm proud of Greene County. Greene County, which is right next door to those two, they only have 73 in their whole county. Sevier County, Lord, I think it was 270 registered, but they have almost 100,000 people in their county. Sevier County is where Dolly Parton's from, where Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, that's what is registered. No telling how many that isn't. That's true. And I do want to point out something else. Who's Dr. Rogers? I want to point out something else. Now, Don B was telling me this. Hang on one second. You're so right, Nana. You have to clean up your own backyard before it can clean up someone else's. I love you, Nana. You tell it like it is. No sugarcoating anything. That's why I love you. I love you too, Leland. Thank you, baby. Don B was telling me, now when you go looking at all those people that are registered, not all of them are these deviant monsters that we're thinking about. There are some in there that were put on that registry because of a technicality. I mean, and that's true, especially here in Tennessee. I'm not too sure how it is everywhere else in the United States, but in Tennessee, we have always had older men and younger women. You're in Sullivan County? Yeah, honey, there's 613 registered in Sullivan County. There's always been older men and younger women. And back in the day, like even when I was younger, Women were getting married at 15, 16, 17 years old. If you were 18 and you weren't either married or had a baby, you were an old maid. And that's no joke. But the guys were normally over the age of 18 because they would go to work and take care of their wife. But if you do that now, you can be registered as a sex offender. Oh, Lord, forgive me. Oops. I just did it, didn't I? Right, that's true. They're the ones that absconded. They're not registered. The ones that got away. Hey, did y'all hear about that other sheriff down in Florida? I don't remember what county it was, but he wound up having to arrest his own daughter. He did um, a drug bust that starts with an M and ends with an H, and she was the dealer. You didn't hear it? Yeah, it was on the news or not the news. Well, I mean, I guess it was the news, but it was on YouTube today. You have people in your country that are registered. Fort Pierce, Florida, 345. Wow. Hello, Melissa. 613. Okay, I was off by one, single mom. And plus, I'm not actually looking at my notes. So, I guess I could. It's all on my phone. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I know. He said he didn't. I mean, he says that he spoke to her because they asked if he had spoke to her since it happened, and he's like, "Yes, of course I speak to her every day, and I tell her I love her, and I tell her don't do this again." But he is really gung ho about trying to get rid of that epidemic, and like he said, he can't very well take and show his daughter any special treatment when he's trying to sink all these other people that are doing it. It wasn't Sheriff Grady. It was another sheriff down in Florida. 37,337 with 152 registered. That's in Alabama. I don't remember what town, but I know it's in Alabama, not in Tennessee, Christola. See, I did remember, but I can still tell you every one of your kids' names and their ages. You're in Florida, Heidi? 77 in my county, and that's 48% for 10,000. Exactly. I mean, I'm not saying that anybody should be out here bragging. I mean, not that you would be bragging. That's not what I mean. But I'm saying I'm not asking you all to put information out there. It's it's just I want everybody to see, no matter where you're living, we think Rogersville is just this horrible, demonic place. And I just want everybody to see that it's not just Tennessee. It's not just Rogersville. And I was the first one to give it up. Trust me. I hate saying that Cott County has that many. I really do. There's 755,000 people in my county. 970. Wow. You live in Florida too, right, BC? If I remember correctly, I've watched a few of your videos. Hey, BCD, can I ask you a question? Did you ever get any more confirmation from the lady you were looking for up in Canada that was that the other woman said could possibly allegedly be Rose? Did you ever hear any more about it? I was telling my live chat the other night about that. It is a scary world we live in. I'm sorry I didn't ask, guys. Is there anybody that would like to come up and speak? Have your say. 318 is a lot. The guy up the road put kids on his computer and shared them, but he's not. You're talking about Sharfy? It is everywhere. Hi, Melissa, honey. Fear not is in the Bible 365 times. Hello, Luca. Guys, I'm sorry I didn't have a better planned live tonight. And I'm sorry that most of my wind has blew out of my sails that I had last night. I was fired up last night. I was mad. I've not had such a good day today for several reasons. I'm tired today, so someone else can jump up there with you. I used all my energy loving on my baby. Well, I'm happy that you got to love on your baby. You gave it up. Well, I was just curious, hon. I didn't know if you'd ever heard anything else about that or not. See, I told you I watched your videos, though. Arrested and sent to prison. SA, his cousins, brothers, sisters, every kid gets his hand. Oh, man. See, that kind of stuff is just not right. Okay, geez Louise. That's the one in Florida? There are 116 within a few miles from my actual home. Wow. Hi, Auntie M. Hello to everybody. If I missed you as you came in, I'm so glad you're here. Please make yourselves welcome. And I'm going to drop the link, but you have to show your face before you come up on the panel, okay? But I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to join me up here. If you have something you'd like to say, something you want to get off your chest, just a comment. I don't care. Well, thank you, BC. I appreciate that, hon. Guess who I got a comment from the other day? Miss Sweetie Pilo. I think it was yesterday, or it may have been on the one about what Matt Gilbert said. Exactly. If you come up on panel, please show your face. Anyways, like I said, guys, sorry that the wind is blew out of my sails and I'm not as fired up as I was yesterday. But what do you guys think about Candace calling him up and saying that she has something to say? Do you think that they're fixing to hand down the indictments, or that she knows it? Because I think somebody has said that she was not in Tennessee. You saw me comment on Don B? Yep. Well, about H getting married. Yeah, I mean that's true. As a matter of fact, I just got through speaking to Don B about that. As long as you're 16 years of age and you have your parents' consent, they signed for it, you are allowed to get married in the state of Tennessee. I've not heard too many boys doing it. I do know a couple that did years ago get married because their girlfriend was pregnant and they got married at the age 15, 16. But there's still some girls that get married that young in Tennessee. I hope they are too, Kathy. That's the only thing I can figure. I also heard that I don't know how true it is. This is allegedly, people. Allegedly, okay? I heard it off of another channel. So, I don't even remember what channel it was. So, I don't know how reliable it is. But I heard that Grandis had actually went and spoke with TBI and the FBI recently. Like, real recently. And is Adana in here? Right. Hopefully she will. That's what I'm hoping for. Yes, if you're pregnant, you can in my state if you're underage. Right. Well, in Tennessee, you don't have to be pregnant. Candace evidently called Ernie up sometime today or maybe last night and said that she had something important that she needed to say and she wanted to come up on his live tonight and say it. So evidently, from what I'm hearing, the ladies here in chat told me that he's going live at 9 o'clock. So I'm definitely, I mean, I don't normally watch either one of them, but I will definitely be going and watching tonight because I'm thinking that maybe she knows that they're fixing to hand down the indictment and she's just fixing to tell everybody before anything can happen. I know, hon, I know. I don't know if she's going to tell that or not, but I think if it's anything important at all, I think she's going to be saying maybe something. Yeah, I heard that too, and I know from what channel, but I'm not going to mention it to keep you out of trouble. Well, honey, I don't. It's not gonna cause me any trouble if you know what channel it is, so that way people can go and watch it for themselves. Because I don't want people to ever question what I'm saying. If you guys don't know yet, you'll find out. Just like in what I was saying about Cott County, I have always and I will always be known. I am honest to a fault, to my own fault. I will cause myself to get in trouble because I'm so honest. Trust me, it's happened a couple times. Yeah, I hope you all stick around long enough that you find out for yourself that I'm an honest person. And if I can't be honest, my mother always told me if you can't say something good about somebody or tell the truth, don't open your mouth at all. I don't gossip. If I gossip, it's about me. I'm talking about me or something that happened to me. I will try to either say it's my opinion or a theory, but I will not state it as a truth if it's not. Blah can't lie. Yeah. Yeah, we have to hear this. What do you mean if you can watch it, you might oh, you'll wait for my comments? Okay. Good. For some reason I can't screen record. Every time I try to do the screen recording, it as soon as I hit record and I start to do it, it clips off. I don't know what the problem is. And I've downloaded 2 or 3 of them, so I don't know what the problem is with it. Um I did, by the way, I did call Bill Lee's office this morning, but it was just a recording and it was like right before I walked out the door to go to the doctor. But I am going to get on that first thing Monday morning. I will record it so that you all will can hear what I'm saying and know that I have not lied about anything. Exactly. It certainly is hard to believe anything Candace says. Well, that's true too. But anything that comes out of her mouth right now, you know, it's one of two things. It's either going to be a lie to try to save herself, or it's going to be a lie about Summer. But if it's about Summer, no matter what she tells, if it's bad, she's going to go to jail, hopefully. All right, Leland. Guys, if I have said welcome to everybody that came in and you weren't here yet, so welcome to you all. I'm glad you're here. Please make yourselves at home. If anyone would like to come up on panel, you have to show your face first, but you're more than welcome to come up here just to have a say, to say what you think, to get something off your chest. That's what this channel is for. Bly's a manipulative with Ernie. Yeah, I know. You know why Ernie Shell is now his channel? Because when he switched it to the TIHCR 706 or 709 or whatever it was, guess who went in and took that channel? Or one very close to it. It was either his was 706 and the person made 709, or vice versa. Oh, thank you, Laura. Mine too, honey, but I want to know. I want to know. I mean, this is literally driving me nuts. And I am so glad to see everybody in here. We've got 112 people in here. There are two of them. One with him in a hat is the one. Yeah, okay. He had to cause crafting trademarked and ROC a name. Oh, okay. Thank you, single mom. I love you too, hon. Hello, Brenda. What was that? Did you just... Is Adonna in here yet? Oh, okay. Brenda, I have not checked out that video yet. I had to check and make sure what you sent me. I remembered you sent me something. Thank you, Leland. I am still looking for Adonna. I will give you all a little tidbit of information. I'm not going to show it because I do not believe that is something that should be showed, but it was shown to me. Christola, you need to pay attention, hon. This was a conversation me and you and someone else was having. I was sent a piece of information that was filled out by an agency that proves that agency is working evidently full time on this case. I'm just going to leave it there. I mean, y'all can fill in the blanks. And the agency is not from this state. But at least we have knowledge to know that, yes, they are working on it. Maybe not full time, or that we know of full time. But yes, they are working hard on this case, folks. Hello, Aurora. I didn't see it scheduled either. I looked and I didn't see it scheduled. Christola, they said there's two different channels. One he's wearing a hat and one he's not. It's the one where he is wearing a hat. That's it. She's going to throw somebody under the clown car. Hey, Aurora, can I ask you a question, sweetheart? Did you, well, you wouldn't have got your name. Did you get your screen name from the movie Passengers? Great. An agency working full-time on the case. Well, like I said, as far as I know, I can't verify that it's actual full-time, but I can tell you, and like I said, I'm not going to lie about anything. I have seen a piece of evidence that shows they are working on this case, folks. Right. You know what I'm talking about then, right, Christola? Right. Hello, Lupus. With so many agencies involved, I think this could be trafficking. Hello, Hazel. I haven't seen you in a while, sweetheart. I can't, honey, I'm half blind. So it is, or you're the Aurora Borealis. Okay. Well, I'm sure that's what she was named after on the movie, too. I just like the name. Hey, y'all, good. I'm glad they are working on this case because I think this is a huge ring that involves a lot of people. I do too, 100%. Especially after all that came out about that doctor. I mean, Cobb County's had its downfalls as far as, judges and doctors and cops and everybody being involved. But, honey, we have never, that I know of, we have never had somebody harm a child. Not like that. 101 people in here. Please hit the like button. Yes, please hit the like button, guys. Now, as soon as I find out more, I am going to be digging into that doctor as much as I possibly can find out. Because, like I said, when you type his name and this year into online, it will not let you see anything about him. Now, if it goes back before he got in trouble, it'll pull up his office number and all that stuff. But if it's after he got in trouble, it will not let you see it. Did you find it? Does anybody want to come up and have their say or say anything? Can I tell y'all something funny? When I was at my doctor the last time I was there, I just told my doctor, because she's sort of like a friend. I told her about my YouTube channel and told her what the name of it was, but she didn't write it down. She just tried to find it on YouTube and stuff. When I walked, I didn't tell anybody else about it. When I walked into the doctor's office today, they all hit me up wanting to know what my channel name was, and that they had been trying to figure it out and trying to find somebody that knew what my channel name was, and they just had to have it. I felt so special. Y'all, this may be the only time I share this channel, but here is Ernie's channel to catch the live. Thank you. Everybody grab that. Well, if she is, sweetheart, maybe she'll run her mouth. I mean, everybody says she talks more. The more she drinks, the more she talks. That's why I keep saying, anybody want to go and have a party? I can get moonshine. We'll go to Rogersville and Ben Hill and have a party. Of course, we can't say that now because she's no longer there. Thank you, single mom. You better be careful about leaving your DNA laying everywhere, though. Hey, how'd it go in court? Just give me, tell me yay or nay. Obviously, yay, because you're here. I think Candace is coming forward because allegedly her mom has went to the, exactly. It's exactly what I was talking about a minute ago. that it's said that she went and talked. Thank you, Leland. Sweetheart, you don't realize how special you are to me. Kristen Rose, hello, honey. I'm not positive. I'm assuming she's still at Kathy's house. That's Grandis supposedly said the only thing she knew about her daughter was that she was at her friend's house, and that's all she knew about her. So, I mean, it's not like she's got a whole plethora of friends to pick from. You don't think she'll come on, April? Hello, April, by the way. George Wallace. Well, hello. What? Excuse me? Who are you talking to, George? You better look at the screen, George. I got some vicious mods in here. If you didn't mean anything by it, you're more than welcome to make a statement, but so did that information come from Grandma directly or from who? According to the source I heard, she was on Prayer Gardens last night and said that herself. As far as knowing that Candace was with a friend or with her friend. Me too, honey. She could probably tell me that it's blue skies outside and I'd have to look. Thank you, everyone. I don't know who that guy is or what his problem is. Someone said left Kathy and with someone by the name of Dawn. Oh, I don't know. I've not heard that name. Court went well. They forgot to tell me about I have to pay $300 more. I go back in August. Well, at least you have the opportunity to go back, sweetheart. That's what we need to be thankful for. They didn't say, oh, come spend the night with us. I agree. I think it's just to get people to watch Ernie's show. It could be. What did Leland ban that dude? From what I hear, I didn't watch it myself, but y'all can trust the person that did or the person that told me. Don B's the one that told me about it, so he watched it. I don't watch prayer gardens either, so I mean half the people that everybody else is getting information from, I don't watch because of all the fabrications and exaggerations and fairy tales and just hallucinations, if you ask me. Hello, Melvin. Who is Jody Sue? How long have you been following this case, sweetheart? Grandis was on Prayer Gardens. Or she was in, she may have not been on panels. She may have been in chat. So don't hold me to that, guys. Milk Jug Moonshine. No, I don't think that was Milk Jug Moonshine. There's a girl that was on Crime Crazy Critters in the Farm that said she's talking to her next thing you PG had her up. Huh. I don't know, sweetheart. You're welcome, April. She is. I agree 100%. Like you don't believe much of anything they say. Well, we were talking about, fairy tales and imaginations, guys. We all know there's been some imaginations going around that direction lately. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, Lord. I hate to say it, but we're not going to be able to stay on here all night, guys, or a whole lot longer. I am running off my hotspot off my phone, so. But I couldn't quit onions 2 nights in a row. I didn't mean to do that last night. It's just stupid internet. And I was so upset. I'm glad to see we've got so many people in here tonight. Hello, good grandma. Is it Lucia or Luca? Hello, Rockin' Robin. Chihuahua Dawson. Well, welcome to all the new people in here. You're so welcome. You're more than welcome to come up on panel if you would like. If you have anything to say, a statement to make, a theory you'd like to get out there, or you just want to take a load off, you're more than welcome to jump up on panel. As long as you show your face first. Hello, Pamela. Lots of people will go down, and the people who have been arrested and are at the area will talk. True. Lucia. Okay, got you, hon. I just didn't want to butcher your name, is all it was. I don't know. I'm hoping and praying that she's literally just giving up and she's going to go on his live tonight and she's just going to tell the story. I know it's a lot to pray for. But, I'm hoping and praying I was right about the indictments coming out. Hello, Lamar. How are you? Yeah, it's supposed to be tonight at 9 o'clock. She called Ernie up and asked to be on his panel tonight. Okay, hon. Well, now that I've got the correct way to say it, I'll try to say it the correct way. I think Candace drugged her to give her to whoever, and they either hurt her or took her, and the uppers is the ring that's who she's afraid of. This is the info she has been withholding, in my opinion. It very well could be. And like I was saying last night, to me, maybe the uppers and the ring is that whole slew blabbing county. Trying not to say bad words. You feel that way too, Kathy? I'm glad I'm not the only one. If you'll scroll up, honey, Christola dropped the link in the chat on what channel they're supposed to be on. Exactly. The more they talk, the deeper they're going to dig their hole. It's been way too long. And hopefully, when Candace and Dawn go down, if they are the ones responsible when they go down, Hopefully the whole ring of them will. And I'm talking about from the top to the bottom. Thank you guys. And she's right. Welcome to all the new people in here. Thank you, Christola. She dropped it again, hon. Eliza, do you think Ellie is investigating? That I don't know. It seems to me it'd be awful strange if they weren't. I mean, really, with everything that he's got going on and all the videos he's made with the specific words that he's used in his videos. I mean, even if he's not a part of this, that man's got to be. I mean, just look, they thought Morgan Nicky, isn't it Morgan Nicky from Arizona or somewhere? They think that there might be a connection there. Allegedly, there might be a connection there. Third or fourth time her doing this bullpit. Candace just wants some more attention. Pisses me off when she does this and then backs out. She really needs to turn. I agree. Hello, Luna. I'm a dog. Luna the dog. Oh, okay. Ernie Shell is what it's called. He changed it again. It's just called Ernie Shell. And he's got two of them, evidently, from what I hear. It's the one where he's wearing the hat. And guys, what I asked earlier, I don't know who was in here and who wasn't, but we were discussing about how many registered people are in counties and towns and stuff. And like I was saying, I feel bad for slinging mud the direction of Rogersville and Hawkins County and all that without checking my own town. And I did check my town. And in my town, in the county, there's 36,000 people population. In the town, there is somewhere over 6,000. And of that 6,000, there's 101 people that are registered. In Rogersville, there's 4,437 people. There are 53 of those that are registered. Now, it makes me really, really sad that in my hometown, we only have 2,000 more people, and we have 50% more than what Rogersville has that are registered. Now, what I ask everybody to do so that you're not just slinging mud and not looking in your own backyard, go look up your state population and the registered people in it, your county with both of those, and your city with both of those, and post it if you don't care. And that way everybody can see that it's not just a Tennessee thing or, you know, a Florida thing or, you know, wherever it might be. That this problem is all over. It really is. 101 is too many. You have to think, though, Sullivan County, which is right next door to Hawkins County, Sullivan County is where Kingsport and all those, the Walgreens and all those places that she went that day. Sullivan County has 613 registered people in it. That's sad. I mean, it's all sad, no matter where you're living. It's sad, no matter the number. Please, will someone please go back the church video? The man dressed in black and a child, he dressed in black. Their faces tell a lot. Summer Wells came on and I could kill on the boy too. I'm not exactly understanding, sweetheart. I'm skipping on ahead, guys. In New Jersey, you have to pay to find that out? Really? Hang on one second. No, sweetheart, you don't. Whoever just said that, there are, in the state of New Jersey, there are 5,800 registered. All you got to do is ask Google. It tells you. Hello, Donna. Hello, everybody that's new coming in. That's what I hear, Dolly. That's what I hear. It's possible. There's rumors that one, him and his girlfriend could be pregnant. Two, if they get married, nobody can testify. They can't be forced to testify against one another. And three, if you get married, then you are basically emancipated and you are treated as an adult. Now, I don't see how they figured that could help them if there's anything court-wise involved. But, you know. Exactly. I thought that was all over the United States. Everybody has to know that. You have to be able to know who's in your town, where they live, if they're registered. It's okay, honey. I don't care. I don't pay much attention to whether things are capitalized or whether they're not. Because once I sometimes hit the capital button or capitalized button and forget to turn it off, or I get excited saying something and I just keep going with it. His new hair doesn't smell like he's been in a good place. Well, yeah, I've not seen those pictures yet. Hello, Jan's Life. Did he? Well, that's another one that I've stopped watching a while back, too. No, it's his girlfriend, I would assume. All right, Christola. Thank you, babe. They said a minute ago, whoever it was said that you have to pay to find out how many registered people there are in the state of New Jersey. But I just looked it up and I think it said, see, 5,800 in the whole state. I have 94 out of 56,313 in the county and 65 out of 13,311 in the city. See, I mean, it's really not just here. It's not. It's all over. Right? Well, that's like Sevier County, hun. It's a huge tourist town. And I think that's got like 213 or something. 217. What did Tom ask? I missed it. For everybody that's new coming in, you're more than welcome. Please come in, make yourself at home, make yourself welcome. And if anybody has anything they would like to say or get off their chest, or just if they want to talk, or if you have information that you would like to share with people, you are more than welcome to come up on panel. And so sorry, I lost train of thought. Tom, who are you talking to? Are you talking to Christola? Oh, well, thank you, Tom. I have no tattoos. My ears are pierced, and that's it. And can you get my phone number? Well, that depends. Right. That might be true. Make sure you aren't going onto a site that just throws up that you have to pay. Go to honey, all I do is go straight to Google and ask, and it gives you the state information, the United States information, as a matter of fact. I hope H keeps that in mind. He will be considered an adult. That's what I was thinking. I don't see how they think that, if that's even one of the reasons, how they think that would help him. Because if by chance there was anything freaky going on there, and he might be involved somehow or another, him being an adult would not help in the long run, if you understand what I'm saying. It would be worse for him. Yes. Yes, Nana, you have to go to the state website. Well, like I said, I've pulled mine up today, and it was the state website, and all I did was ask Google, and it took me straight to the state website. Okay, I shared this before you came in. I'm not going to show what I have or say where I got it from, but if you stick around long enough, you'll understand I am trustworthy. I'm not going to put any false information out there. But I did receive a piece of information that proves that an agency not in Tennessee, higher up agency, is involved in this case on more than a temporary basis. You can believe me or not, but I'm sorry I can't show what I'm talking about. Hello, Luca. Aurora, can I get your phone number or email? Excuse me, Tom. I think you need to hit the road. One of you ladies, please take care of Tom permanently. We got info of an offender in our neighborhood, but they don't tell you if he prefers nonsense or girls or how old. This is New Jersey. Is that what you're talking about? No, we're just talking about the head count. Whoever's registered, how many people are registered in there? In the state or in the town or in the county. Thank you, Christola. Sorry, I'm not going to. People saying something to me is one thing. I'm not going to allow somebody to come in here and start doing crap like that to my viewers and my subscribers or my mods. I'm not having it. And when a man starts asking a woman, every woman that he's coming across, for her phone number, there's something wrong. Exactly. Thank you, Rockin' Robin. I had that happen in the comments one time too. And it may have been the same guy. Thank you, Christola. There was some dude in here hitting on all these women, asking them for phone numbers and stuff. Yeah, he definitely was a little odd. Okay, Robin, I agree with you. He was a sicko. It's hard not to think all men are the bloody same. Well, honey, the fact is there are women out there doing the same. I mean, look at that woman that just went to trial not too long ago because how many boys, I may be wrong, allegedly, and I probably got the wrong number in my head. But she a teacher at school, and she dealt with like 200 boys. She would pay them in games and stuff for their attention, game systems and stuff. Thank you, baby. I have the best mods. Does it really? My 13-year-old don't like me much because she goes nowhere without me. Honey, that's better safe than sorry. Trust me, they will what are you saying thank you to, Adonna? Thank you, by the way. Shows how dumb people are thinking will just give a stranger their phone number. Adonna, by the way, seeing how you are here, can you please get a hold of me later? I really need to discuss something with you. I was playing a game and some guy kept bugging me to talk and stuff. I resigned from that game. Go away, dude. Right? I can't even imagine that way of thinking. Wow. Yeah, I seen that, Christola. I knew what you were saying, though. Tell me you better act right in here and respect. Thank you, Deborah. That's right. Evil lurks right by just every day, and we don't even know it. And it does. That's why I want everybody that watches this, that watches my videos. I want you to go check, even if you don't share the information with us. Please, I had no clue that my hometown had that many registered people in it. I really did not, truly. And it literally blew me away today. I just want everybody to know what's in their own backyard so that you can be more cautious and more careful. And if you have children or whatever, you can take better care of yourself, better care of your kids, watch out for other kids. Yes, 13 is a difficult age. What makes it even worse is when they turn 13, they know it all. You better watch out, though, for 14 and 15 because by then, they know everything. And knowing everything is way worse than knowing it all. By the time they're 16 and 17, though, then you know nothing. Trust me, you know nothing by that age. And you do not become a person until they're like 23, 24, 25. That's when you start becoming a person again. I only play single person games on my tablet, weirdo free that way. Exactly. Boys told me a woman teacher has, oh man. No, it happens more and more than what you believe. And that kind of stuff with the women have been going on since the 80s, guys. I, I don't know how many of you are movie buffs, but there's a movie out there with the water boy, the guy that plays the water boy. I cannot think of his name. Um, anyways, he plays it. The name of the movie is That's My Boy. He plays that in that movie. He stars in it. And that movie was literally based off of a thing that happened in the 80s where a teacher paid close attention to a 12-year-old student. And then that 12-year-old student was connected to her for life. You get the name of it? That's My Boy. Well, that's what happened. And it just happened, what, not too long ago. But there was 2 kids that came out of that one. So women can be just as perverted. Allie and Andrew, my heart is broken for any kids that were and are. It was pure filth and disgust they were spewing. I'm still shook by it. I don't. Yes, thank you, Adam Sandler. I can never think of his name. But that stuff's been going on for a long time. But the one that did 200 or however many it was a lot. That was crazy. And technically, she wasn't even an employee of the school. I found that following true crime for a long, long time, my advice is be hyper vigilant, and prevention is key. Keep your kids close. Well, sweetheart, you don't have to watch true crime to know that. I was that way with my kids all their darn life. I mean, come on. My kids weren't even allowed to ride bikes after a certain point. Right? Yes. Yes. That's the movie. That's the boy that the movie was named after. I mean, made after. Is he still in here? Or the teacher case where she and the boy got married later after? Yeah, that's the one with the two kids. That happened, what, in the early 2000s, maybe? Hi, TT. How are you today, hon? Hello to everybody just coming in. Uh-oh, girls. Can we get rid of these? My boyfriend was high school senior when he got the English. Uh-uh. Yeah, I bet you he was helping her mark papers. No, I didn't know that. Hello, Selena Dixon. I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know what to do about them. I'm not that experienced on it. I wonder who the Hello Fuzzy, those hackers were. That's okay. The Hello Fuzzies, I like that. Exactly. Perverts. Anybody would like to come up and say hello or say a few words, or you have anything you want to say? Yeah, geez, marking papers. Wonder what he was marking them with. My chat is running slow again today, guys. Right. We need eggs with all that spam. Oh, yeah, that's right. She did, didn't she? I remember that story. Thank you, April. I'm glad to see everybody in here tonight. I hope you enjoy your time in here. If anybody has anything they would like to say, get off their chest, theories, thoughts, comments, you're more than welcome to come up on panel. You do have to show your face first. You take pineapple with your Spam? I don't like Spam. I like treat better. I grew up in the 80s. There were a couple of moms in the neighborhood that schooled the boys. Also, my husband was a aide for his female teacher in. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's where Marianne's at. She's at CrimeCon right now. That's why she's not in here. Well, hello, Miss Judy. We're glad you're here. Yeah, is there anybody that wants to come up? I will drop the link. You do have to show your face, but you're more than welcome to say what you like. I mean, as long as you're not cussing, crude, rude, or disrespectful. I don't know where Charles and Nish are. Charles wasn't here last night. And Nish is probably watching from the background. Oh, we have someone new, Kyle. Well, hello, Kyle. Glad to see you here. I'm so tickled that we have this many people in here. Just don't invite Tom up. Well, Tom should not be in here. I believe Miss Christola took care of that problem. I wish I could show my face, Nana, but it would be real scary today. Hubby and I both are sick, upper respiratory infection, and I have shingles. Sucks to be us. It sure does, darling, and I'm so sorry. Prayers going up for you, sweetheart. Everybody say prayer for Rockin' Robin and her hubby. Good. I thought so. I didn't think you had a problem taking care of that. Kansas has 10 highest rate of registered. There are 11,071 according to KBI as of September 1st, 2021. See, it literally is all over. But we've got to start in Rogersville. We've got to find this baby. We've got to find out at least what happened to her and bring her home so that she can rest. And I just got a real bad feeling about saying that. I have to say what I felt, guys. I don't know why we keep saying that. Yes, we do need to bring her home and put her to rest, but we cannot do anything for that baby that the good Lord has not already done himself. If she's no longer with us, I am positive, 100% without a doubt, positive that she is resting in the good Lord's arms right now. So basically, we're being selfish and we just want her brought home and put to rest for our own feelings and our own hearts and our own peace of mind. Everybody's praying for you guys, Rockin' Robin. I love you too, Just Shay. Oh, thank you for the Georgia peaches. Oregon has the highest, having 680 out of every. Oh, Lord, yes, that is really high. Thank you, Zero. Here's you have kids in our school. School sends home paper with pic and details when they see. Yeah, exactly. And where are you at, Robin's egg? That would be an awesome idea. That would be great to get implemented into the schools. There was somebody in my comments said last night that they, the way they got rid of them, something to the effect that they would take notes and roses and put them on their doors. Something to that effect. I love peaches are one of my favorite fruits to begin with. So I love anything peaches. I know, sweetheart. I know she deserves it. And I wasn't meaning that she didn't. I was just saying it was just a weird feeling that came over me when I said that. And like I said, I just what comes up comes out. Right. Well, if they get by with it in life, they won't get by with it in death. That's right. What do you think about the Supreme Court judge giving minimum sentences to the I think it's disgusting. It's ridiculous. Now, I do have to disagree with some of my viewers that have made comments about something I said, which was I don't think that I could be the person to make the decision to flip a switch on somebody. I don't think I could take the good Lord's job away from him or think that I know better than him. I couldn't be the person to say, okay, well, just because I'm getting paid for it, let me flip this switch. On top of, I think that they should suffer for the rest of their days in prison. Actually, myself, that's just how I feel. But on top of that, how many people out here that you know of that you can think about that's been in the news that was wrongly accused and later it came out that they were wrongly accused? Now, how would you feel if you were the person that flipped that switch and then it came out later on that person was innocent and the guilty party's still out here walking free? Whereas at least if they spend the rest of their time in prison, if at some point they are proven that they were really innocent, they may have had a big chunk of their life took away, but at least they do still have a life that they can come out of prison and live. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. That's just how I look at it. That's true. They do. And I mean, I'm sorry if y'all, a bunch of you or whoever don't agree with the way I think, but that's just how I feel about it. I mean, I try to see both sides. I couldn't imagine if somebody I knew got accused of that. Can we see a face? Hi, sweetheart. You're not going to drop a bomb on me, are you?
Hi,
How old are you, hon?
I'm 14.
Sorry, sweetheart. You've got to be 18, baby.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, there's another first for me. See, I think if there's DNA evidence, then I could pull the switch. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, if it was foolproof evidence, I don't know that I could. I know for a fact if somebody was going to do something to a child in my presence or one of my children or my grandchildren, I wouldn't hesitate one bit to do whatever it took to take care of that child, whether it be mine or somebody else's. But after it was all said and done and everything was already, it wasn't happening in that moment, I don't know if I could do it. Exactly. And this little gentleman that's still on my panel up here, is there any way, do you guys see who he is? Christola or Leland? No filter, anybody? It's Lamar Fan 98. Can we he's 14 years old. Can we he's not supposed to be in here. Thank you, Lamar. I appreciate it. He told me, he said hello. He said no, and I'm sorry. He said, I like your hair. Thank you, Lamar. Sweetheart, I'm sorry, but you can't be in here. You're too young, sweetie. Our sheriff's office sends out a notice if registers moves into our area. Really? If y'all see him pop back up, I timed him out for 5 minutes. If y'all see him pop back up, I hate to do it, but go ahead and ban him if y'all don't care. I thought I did, homie. I don't know how to go about doing it any other way than what I did. Hang on. Maybe, let me check. Let me see if I can do it this way. No, because it's not showing up yet. I don't know how to do it because it's not even showing up on my channel yet. What is wrong with these people? I apologize, guys, for all that crap. But they don't tell you what kind of offenders they are. You don't know whether to protect your. Well, basically, if somebody shows up and they've got a tag around their neck, honey, you just watch them all. That's all I know to do. Are they not gone? Nope. They're just popping right back up. It's not letting me get rid of them, guys. This is ridiculous. Why can I not block them on my own channel? It's the Russians. I don't doubt it. Yes, that's insane. And people allegedly leak info about the boys' situation now. What? Yeah. They do need to stop Aurora. I unsubbed the channel because the mom kept showing her child. That is very dangerous for that child. I agree. Well, thank you, Crystal, honey. I know I could. It wouldn't let me do anything about it either. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, well, I guess that's why, huh? It could be H or his sister. It could be kids or any their friends or parents. We all see their. That's true. Lord forgive me for judging other people, but geez, Louise. And yes, geez, Louise, I know you're watching, and I wasn't meaning that towards you. Sorry. Just looked up 87 in Traveler's Rest, but we're a small town. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how big Greene County is, but the whole county of Greene County, which is right next door to Sullivan and Hawkins, it only has 72 in it. So, what's the deal with that? Is there somebody standing on the county line saying, keep out of here? I don't know, Laura. It's not bothering me. There's a lot of malfunctioning devices, lots of weird autocorrects. Well, thank you, Kristen Rose. We try to stay chill in here. We try to discuss important stuff, and then there's times that we try to take breaks and have a laugh or two to ease our minds. Report them to police. Big fat investigation into true crime money scammers. See, Angel talks too fast. Tried to do a takedown on her. Tied to money scamming. Huh. Oh, I have to have a second one to set up the thing so that kids can't come in. It's what it is. It's so sad. True. Um, I don't know, guys. It baffles me that there's so many people in this world that would hurt a child, and it seems like that they're just multiplying. There was somebody in my chat, or not my chat, in my comments the other day that was explaining the simple fact that the reason you can't get rid of them is because of registered people. The reason that they are registered people because of what happened to them when they were children usually go on to do that and then cause that person to be registered. And it's just not like this person does it to one person and then that person does it to one. It's this person does it to two people, and then those two people each do it to three people each, and then those three people do it to five people each. And the more registered people you have, they multiply like rats. And for every one, you're going to wind up with 22,000 at the end of it. And that's why we can't slow it down, because they keep harming the children who grow up to do it again and again and again to more and more people. And until we can put a stop to the originals, a complete stop to it, it's just going to continue to grow. And that's a horrible thought. Just make it scary to think what the kids on Ben Hill were doing and looking at online. True. Ah, dang it. Shh. Sorry about that. I was trying to click on it, guys, and block it. Sorry, guys. People aren't ready to see what's really happening, but we are each on our own journey. It's okay. Love one another and stop sinning. True. Guys, if y'all don't care, don't type that word out, okay? Use symbols or something. Well, it's not like we can clear a whole state and fence them. I know, Melissa. I just wish we could. Or like, that how Australia was created. They took all the criminals way back when. They gathered up all the criminals and they sent them to Australia. That's how Australia became a place, you know, thriving society, is because they sent all the criminals to Australia. It's a shame we don't have a big island out in the middle of the Pacific that we could just send them all to. A lot of the registered are transient from state to state. Yes, they do hate it. Oh, wow. That's awesome. 8,985 in their town and 8 registered. Miss Cassandra. Well, hello, Miss Cassandra. How are you tonight? Please tell me, Miss Cassandra, that you're not great grandbun. I mean, if you are, you're more than welcome to come up on panel and talk. Kansas lists them by name and pick with their addresses. Whoa, we could send them to the moon. Hey, that's an idea. Maybe Elon Musk could be willing to jump in on that idea. He has the capability to do it now. Aborigines were here before the criminals. Are you in Australia? Sorry. You're good. Are you Cassandra Mulvaney though? Okay. Just making sure, sweetheart. Do you all remember the comedian George Carlton? He had a unique and funny method of getting rid of all criminals. I don't remember that. You're in Sydney, Australia, ma'am, and I am. Okay. Well, I wasn't meaning anything bad by that. I was just stating useless information out there. I think Australia is a beautiful place and I love your accents. You're just a nobody on YouTube. You can't say that you're a nobody, sweetheart. Everybody's a somebody. Exactly. See, I didn't even know what she was saying, and I popped that up there. He was eccentric. Chihuahua, you do not have to say ma'am. Guys, I'm not a ma'am. You can say Nana. Just say Nana. Please don't call me ma'am. Yes, for everybody that's not been here before, please make yourselves welcome. Come on in, make yourselves at home. We've got about 20 more minutes, guys. I guess I could put that thing up there, huh? Okay, I'll accept that then. Lord knows I would not want to go against how your mother or father or whoever it was that raised you. They raised you right, so. Or they raised you with respect, should I say. George said you talked all the sorry, worthless states in the Midwest, lock up drug dealers and murderers in one, and all the registered, etc., and once a month open the gates for those 4 states and see who remains. Wow. Oh man, the weather is nasty here. Winds about 30, 40 miles an hour, tornado watches. Please be careful, good grandma. Well, exactly. You're just being a smart aleck. Well, thank you, McBro. I appreciate that. I'm glad you do. We hope you stick around. Your mom sure did. I started to say, you sound like you come from Canada, but you just got through telling me you're from Australia. At one time, there was a small town in Florida for offenders. No children, no temptation. I don't know what happened to that, but it's a good idea. Yes, it is. You know, in Oregon, not that I agree with this, guys, okay? But in Oregon, they have encampments for the homeless where they are put behind a fence and made to stay there. That would be an idea. The state of Georgia was founded as the debtors' colony. In England, they sent them to Georgia if they couldn't pay their taxes. That piece of information I didn't know. I don't know. He's probably busy at home. Sorry, guys. My doctor forgot to give me my allergy medicine again today, so I had to pause or mute and take a drink. I started coughing. It would be a good idea, huh? Shalima, I don't know if he's coming or not, baby. He said he might. But I tell you what, I think that my mods should feel very special because Mr. Donby asked me today. He said, and he was speaking of you guys because I talk about you guys all the time, okay? He said, well, have you talked to Jen today? I said, well, I texted her. He said, well, how about the rest of our fam? Have you talked to any of them? So you guys are part of the family. I just wanted my mods to know that. I talk about you guys all the time. I love you guys. I love my subscribers and my viewers too. But my mods, they're something special to me. Thank you, No Filter. I appreciate that, hon. Yes, good grandma. Get to the basement. What are you saying awe about, Kathy? The fact that I love my mods so much? Yeah, I love my mods so much. Yet the first thing my mods throw up ours, we love Dawn B. We love Dawn B. You gonna get it, Jen. You gonna get it. I'm just playing. Yes, we love Dawn B. Yes, everybody loves Dawn B. I see that Bam in the middle of that, Shalima. He said you were on there the other day. He saw you in the comments or in the live chat or something. So you guys stop worrying about good grandma. She's watched for them tornadoes before. Oh yeah, he does. He's a well. It's because I love my guys so much, and I talk about them so much to him. So I guess he figures I figured their family. And me and him are YouTube family, so I know you do, darling. I love how you remind us to take time to tell our families, kids, parents, we love them every day. Well, thank you. I'm glad you do. And I hope that it's not that I'm trying to, boss you guys around or tell you to say something you wouldn't normally do it. But sometimes we get really busy with our own lives and our own kids or work or whatever. And sometimes you just forget. Just call and just check on your mom or your dad and say, hey, I love you, just for absolutely no reason. I also know somebody that the only time they go and spend time with their mom is when they have to go and do stuff for her. And that makes the mom feel like crap. Makes them feel like that they're forcing them to do that. And that the person don't really just want to spend time with them. And that makes me sad. And trust me, guys, it's not me. My kids call me pretty much every day, every one of them. Thank you, sweetheart. And that's actually my kids calling me all the time is what makes me remember to tell you guys to call your parents. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Miss Donna. Odom, is that how you say it? Odom? Autumn, Odom. By the time you're my age, it's 20 years too late. What's 20 years too late, sweetie? I missed something evidently. Alistair McMillan. I can't wait for the inheritance my dad's going to leave me. The boathouse alone is worth 4.3 million and I'm an only child. Well, aren't we just the lucky ones? Let me go back up there for just 1 second. Miss Alistair McMillan. When was the last time you called your dad and said, hey, daddy, I love you just for being? Forget about the 4.3 million. When was the last time you told him, hey, let's just go have a cup of coffee together? Let's just go hang out for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Come back in here and brag to me about that. And then we'll have something we can talk about. Money, you can't take money with you, honey. But you can always take love and memories with you, no matter where you go. Hey, he brought your baby by to see you, so I don't want to hear that, Jen. OMG, that horrible to say. What's horrible to say, Kathy? About the 4.3 million? I agree. That is horrible to say. Oh, you did? My mom lived with me the last month of her life, and I cherished every day I had. Honey, you're not telling me nothing I don't know. Now, my mom lived with my sister the last month that she survived. But I tell you what, my mama was in my arms when she took her last breath. And the last words she ever spoke were to me. So trust me. I'm sorry, Nana, if I called you another name earlier. I got a million things on my mind, and I know it's not 4 letters. No, you didn't. I don't think you did anyway, sweetheart. So don't you worry about it. I can't wait for my parents. Old people are. Okay, this person, Harvey, ban him now. He's out of here. That's just horrible. Oh, your daughter-in-law brought the baby by? At least you got to see Nugget, though. He finally gained a little weight. He's at 7'4". That's good, Jen. The last I love you means more than $1 trillion. You're damn straight it does, honey. I would love to be able to just say 2 words to my mom or my dad, either one. I don't know. He's trying to get a. Oh, because a lot of people commented about what he said about Brandy. That's why he's doing that. Yeah, he's supposed to come by after he gets through. I thought he was going to already have it done though. Sorry, I didn't mean to break down on you guys. See, I hope my mom spends any money she has on herself doing what she wants and getting what she wants out of life. Most of us parents just want the love. That is so true. And not to be bragging, but I have some of the best children ever. Thank you, Cristola. That's right. It won't. Not at all. That's something I will not stand for. The demons don't like me. Well, you know what? I got God on my side. I think pretty much all of us do, Deborah. We can all pretty much safely say that we wished we had them. You were only 15 until they're not there anymore. That's right. That's 100% right. If you don't have respect for your parents, you want to bash this chat. You're in the wrong place. My mom has gone 25 years now, and it still doesn't seem real to me. And that's true. Emotion is what a lot of people are missing today. Oh, okay. Thank you, Christola. Sorry, hun. I don't know. Just somebody wanting to try to tear my channel down is all I know. But we're not going to let it happen. Oh, Luca, I'm sorry. Well, darling, you're loved in here is all I can tell you. That's for sure. And I know God loves you. They're lovers. I was wondering why you were saying they were lovers. She was meaning losers, guys. I've lost my mom, my dad, my son, my sister. My other sister has dementia. My oldest son, I have no idea where he is. I sat and cried for my family this morning. I'm 72. Kiss off. Harvey, there you go, sweet pea. That's right. Loca, you are blessed, honey. And that's the way it's supposed to be. And that's good that you have amazing children. And I mean, like I said a minute ago, I'm not trying to say anything is any different than anybody else's, but I had wonderful parents and I have wonderful children, and I'm so proud of that fact. I lost my mom when I was 25. Thank God she got to see all of my kids. You're probably one of a few people who keep coming in under different accounts. Well, what other account do you come in, Aurora? This is the only one I've ever seen that I know of, I guess. Oh, well, that's absolutely wonderful, Robin's Egg. Kids can never have too many people to love them. Never. True, Auntie M. I'm sure. Hi, Mickey. I didn't even see you sneak in. Thank you, Jen. Right now, I need a cigarette so I can stop this blubbering. Time for the meds. And no, they're not crazy meds. Although many of you probably think they are, they're not. My kids are good, but a touchy at times. Gotta work your way in there. I wish I call every day or text, but my daughter works 12 hours in the Navy Reserves. My stepdaughter is in North Carolina. Her hubby is in the Air Force. Well, that's what I was saying. That's what I was meaning when I say I try to remind people, because everybody has their own lives. Thank you, guys. Everybody has their own lives, and they do get tied up from time to time, and they do forget. Not that you forget that you love the person, or that you need to call them. It's just by the time you lay down in bed, you're like, that's just one more thing I forgot. Dang. Or you're dealing with kids at school or, all kinds of things. That's good, Mickey. And a parent doesn't necessarily have to be the person, the egg or the sperm donor. Sorry. I don't mean to upset you guys. It's very few times that I can speak at my mom. She died in 93, and to me, it's still like yesterday. Absolutely, Leland. Thank you, guys. Sorry, I bitch about other YouTubers doing this, and I do apologize. Never knew my grandparents. They passed before I was born, sadly, both sides. Mine too, honey. My half brother was raised by my mom and her parents, so his grandpa was his standing dad. Sorry, I'm skipping over some of the messages, guys. My mom in 2001, and does seem like yesterday. Hard feeling to describe, isn't it? It absolutely is. It breaks my heart. Oh, we love you too, sweet pea. And Christola, you know you're my sweet pea, and you know I'm here for you anytime you need to talk. I hope you know that. Oh, wow. Thank you, Donna. Yes, but I shouldn't be on here squalling in front of 100 people. I'm so sorry. I bet you do, babe, especially right now and what you're going through. We do all bleed red, don't we? Thank you, Luca. Your son is coming from Hawaii. He must think I'm dying or something. Haven't seen him in years. Oh, wow. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time, Zero. I couldn't imagine that. My daughter, I know not everybody's able to do that, but my daughter moved to Denver, Colorado with her husband and kids, and I mean, until she moved to Denver, Colorado, her kids had not ever we even went to a doctor, not even the prenatal appointments before they were born. Her kids never went to a doctor without me. She had never went to a doctor without me. And I mean, we were that close. We talked every day on the phone, and I went out there at least once a year, the whole 8 years she was out there. And she finally moved home. I couldn't imagine my kids living away from me anymore. I couldn't. All my kids live within an hour from me. Well, 45 minutes. You lost your mom a year ago. This past January, I took care of her for 15 years. She had COPD, congestive heart failure, kidney disease, liver failure, breast cancer, and a couple strokes with dementia. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. My mom had congestive heart failure, COPD, sugar diabetes, you name it. She had it, osteoporosis. I bet you are happy he's coming. Thank you. I needed a smile. Thank you. You'll have to let us know when he gets here. I am, Sweet Pea. I just break down every now and then when I try to talk about my mom, but I'm good. Like I said, she died in 93, sweetheart. It's just she was such a good person. We love you too, Leland. Absolutely, 100%. I love all of my viewers and subscribers. And especially love my mods. My mods have become a part of my extended family. There you go, Christola. He really didn't have a choice in that matter. I just sort of put it on him, whether he wanted it or not. I know it's hard. Oh, well, that was awesome. My gramps was 88, very active, went to sleep and didn't wake up, but he saw my daughter before he passed. Well, that's awesome, Mickey. Where are you from, Mickey? If you don't mind me asking. Hello, Holocene. Do I say that correct? Robin's egg? Come on. Robin's egg? We all have them fumbles, don't we? I'm sorry I got upset, guys. You're from Ohio. Well, Jen's from Ohio, too. No filter. You have one in Denver, one in Tucson, one in Kansas City, and two near you. 4 boys, or 4 girls, 1 boy. I have 3 boys, 1 girl. Well, we're blessed to have you, Sweet Pea, or Sweetheart. I promise you we are. You know who else is missing today, guys? Tennessee Rose is not here. There's a few from Ohio in here. Thank you, Kathy. Right? His Sally's not Sarah with an H in here. See, what time is it, guys? It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to have to start rolling up the streets, guys. Right. I lost my dad when I was 3. I lost my mother in a fire a couple years ago. I'd give anything to have one more day, and don't apologize. No, I'm not apologizing for missing my mom. I just don't think you guys need to hear me blubber. I thank you all for being here, guys. See, oh, you lost it in the coming home from the chiropractor. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Well, thank you, Chihuahua. We like to keep it calm, and we do discuss very important stuff in here, but then again, this kind of stuff is very important too. You guys, we have fought the good fight. God knows we need him now. Read Genesis this weekend, please. We'll do our best to get it read, sweetheart. Autocorrect hates you. I think autocorrect hates everybody, sweetheart. Yeah, we got to get ready. Yeah, for the debacle. It's coming, guys. Thank you, Robin's Egg. Thank you, everybody. That's right. Your mother. Let me tell you something. The closest thing you will ever get to God's pure love will be your mother's love. I promise you. If you have a decent mother at all. We love you, Kathy. Thank you. There's stupid things back in here. Thank you all for showing up, guys. I'm sorry that I'm going to have to cut it short. But like I said, I'm using my hotspot off my phone. So thank you guys so much. I hope you come back on the next one, okay, guys? I really enjoyed having you all here. I'm trying not to freak out, Christola. I'm trying. I was freaking out because I accidentally put it up on screen. I love all you guys. We'll talk to you later, okay? Thank you for being here, guys. Don't forget to call your mom and dads if you still have them. Tell your kids you love them and give them hugs and say prayers for all the other kids. Until next time, guys.